Cheers, Lady Buckaroos. How the heck are you? I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer for the purpose of this video, even though I'm not drinking whiskey per se. I picked up these olives. Been using a lot of them, as you can see. Picked up these olives at a little Italian shop downtown Weston, Missouri, when my wife and I were there. Gill's Gourmet Bacon, Cheddar, Stuffed Olives. I've seen all kinds of stuffed olives, and I bought all kinds of stuffed olives. But I hadn't seen a bacon cheddar. So I had to pick them up, man. Thought I'd make a nice martini. Let me show you how they look here. Gotta get them, if I get them in the shot here. There we go. Got a gin there. Get the olives there. Get them next to each other. And there we go. So I made myself a martini. Got about 2.5 ounces of the gin, about a half ounce of the olive juice. So for a nice dirty martini, as you can see, 2 olives in the glass. Builders, a barrel finished gin. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to warm up the gin, but I have found I do love some barrel aged gin. I think just add something else to it. This one really is rather special though too. Distilled from Midwestern grain, made with rosemary, lavender, and love. This one is at, what that says, 46%, 92 proof. This limited production gin is a labor of love from the lab of distiller Vinay Shannon. Starting with her award-winning Builder's Botanical Gin, she rested it in a uniquely seasoned barrels of her own American malt whiskey and blueberry pomegranate cider. Wow. The results are undeniably purely crafted character and in the heartland. Character runs deep. Yeah, I really love the Restless Spirit stuff. It's just incredible. Set that back up there. And get this out there where you can see it as well. Now, there are places where you can order a martini on the rocks, but it is typically served straight up, which means it's chilled. And you should chill the glass as well. That will help keep the chill. Oh, man, that's delicious. That's really good, man. Wow. I just wanted to change the pace. I had some beer earlier, but I had to take a couple-hour break. I've been having a hard time drinking beer lately. I'm not sure what's going on. I drink 2 beers, and I just get bloated as all hell. So I'm cutting back a little bit, but I did want to have, I've been drinking more wine actually, but I really wanted to have a martini with you, huh? So I can get that, squeeze that back in the shot. There we go. Wish I could play the Reverend Horton Heat song Martini Time, but then I'll get a flag and nobody wants that. There we go. So it is the actual Labor Day. The holiday is almost over. The weekend's over. I did work some Friday, but I was off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday today. I will go back to my regular gig next Monday. I finally got a release date from the doctor. I had my knee surgery done June 21st. Everything's looking good, though. But they wanted me to have one more week. So that was mostly because of the job description. They actually wanted it the 18th. But I talked them into letting us do the 11th. Much to my wife's chagrin as well. She really didn't want me to go back to work early, but I really need to get back to work for a lot of reasons. Got a job I need to get done. But, money's getting tight. Money's getting tight, yeah. Got to get a little clever. Like I was saying earlier about one pork chop, yeah, because I don't know, I don't want to waste anything. There are times I would buy more and put it in the freezer. It just works out best. We seem to have less waste if we just buy what we need at that time. And it is a big chop, and quite frankly, we'll probably get 2 meals out of it. It's slightly over a pound. We're just not eating as much meat as we once did, but it looked very good. Yeah, I try to buy what's on sale. I try to be a little frugal about it without being a tightwad. But I've kind of cut back on what I'm buying for alcohol as well. Uh, we took a little our last our last hurrah, I guess. We took a little 3-day trip up to the Kansas City area, and then I stocked up on a few things, and I won't buy anything for quite some time. About a couple cases of beer. I think probably, let's see, probably about 2.5 cases total. Still have some left, so we're gonna work through that before I start buying much more again. I'll take us right into the holiday season. Anyway, I don't drink a martini a lot. Boy, every once in a while, it just sounds good. This weather's been weird, right? It was very hot all weekend long, and all of a sudden today it just kind of rained out of the blue. And now it looks like it's still cloudy, but it stopped raining for the most part. So I don't know if I'll be able to get my pork chop on or not. I might have to wait till tomorrow. I'll check. I'll check after I'm done with this. Wife wanted some spiced apples to go with the pork chop, so I cooked them. They're done. They're just rested now. Now I just got to see about cooking a pork chop. I mean, I could cook the pork chop inside. I just wanted to put a little smoke on it. I use my pit barrel, so I just kind of hang it on the rebar. It doesn't sit on a grate, so I just want to get just a little bit of smoke in there and then kind of finish it inside anyway. I like to finish it on cast iron, give it a nice rivery sear on each side. Put a nice hard sear just like you would a steak. And then serve it with those cinnamon apples, Joe. Oh, this is a very interesting gin. I am. It has taken me a while to warm up to gin and the botanicals, if you will. There are some I like more than others. I will tell you that I do prefer barrel gins. I love the Tomstown barrel gin. Anytime I find a barrel gin, I will try it. This one is just exceptional as well. And I picked it up mostly out of curiosity. Gosh, that's good. So I'll take a breather after this one. I'll go out in the backyard and see if I can get my smoker going again. Like I said, it won't take long. I want to put a very low heat. That's a little bit of smoke. I don't have really the facilities to cold smoke. What I'm going to do as close to that as humanly possible. Get that heat nice and low and just get a little bit of smoke on there. On my ribs yesterday, I just used a little bit of post oak and then some maple wood. Oak is a very light smoke. And the maple wood is again, just gives you a very nice smoke on there. That kind of complements the pork or the ribs rather and not take it over. And it's kind of the same thing I want to do with this chop. I just want to give it that little kiss of smoke. I don't want to over smoke it, so I'm not going to use hickory or mesquite. I want a lighter smoke, so I'll probably just use the maple, maybe a little bit of that oak. If I want the smoke lighter, I'll just use the oak, but I'll probably use a touch of maple in there as well. Oh, I'll go check. I'll go check to see if I can go back out. Is it safe, man? There's no rain coming down now as I'm sitting in my garage looking out the front here. Um, it's supposed to jump back up into 90 degrees, which is going to make it humid as hell out here in the Ozarks. Enjoying my last free week before I go back to my day gig. I am putting in a couple of days at Banter. It's really helped me get ready to go back to my day gig, though, because working a few hours at a time has helped kind of strengthen that leg as I get ready to go back to my regular job. And it has helped put a little bit of money in the bank too. You know? So yeah, that was the hardest part, is being off work for this long. Yeah, things are a little on the tight side, but we always keep plenty of food around. The freezer got a little thin. I got low on meat, but we had other stuff. So I mean, you know, we were there was never a point where we were about going hungry, because I keep staples in the pantry. I mean, I always make sure we've got rice and dried beans, so we're gonna be okay. But it is starting to it is where I really need to get back to work to get some money circulating again. Usually, right about this time, I like to get that freezer full, just load that sucker up with meat to take me through the holidays. Oh, that is good. That is a martini. This stuff is really nice, though. Yeah, I wasn't gonna buy it, and I said, I kind of went back and forth. I said, but I can't get it here, so I went ahead and picked it up. It is interesting. It's a nice product to have around for a change of pace. So, anyways, but I digress. Uh, uh, I am Tom. I'm Tom, the whiskey whisperer, whiskey evangelist. That's a barrel gin. Where it's not whiskey, I get it, but it touched whiskey. I'm the whiskey whisperer, whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor, wisdom man. All right, good guys. Lunch you.